Welcome back, YouTube. This is Bumbry, and we are continuing our research for unlocking Bane. Here you can see I have a 111 out of 600 research done since our last video, where we purchased all 300 to tier up from that second device there. And I have done this completely passively. I have family in town, and I wanted to show you how I've been able to continue at a pretty decent pace, in my opinion, getting the research done without raiding other bases. And as you can see, I have 10 out of 10 missions available for this Wayne Tech. I haven't even played the Wayne Tech, so I've received 111 research doing 3 things that I want to share with you. First, go to the shop and pick up that free device as often as it drops. You can see where it says there's a 7-hour countdown. Sometimes you'll have to watch a movie, and sometimes it's just full-fledged free. It's a basic lockbox. It gives you 2 things. One, it'll always give you, which is a device that you can take apart and you can build other devices with it, which of course will help you get more research. The second thing is sometimes it just gives you research. It'll give you both a device and like 9 research or 11 research, which is fantastic. So the second thing, 2 of 3, is store all of your isotopes that you can as completed items, and don't salvage them immediately. Even if you finish them, we've talked about this in previous videos, leave them at the bottom to be salvaged only when you're ready to build that color of device. The reason being, anything that's up at the top, so we see that I've got 5 red, 13 orange, 14 yellow, those isotopes can and will be stolen by people that do attack my base, because people do attack my base. And of course the idea is, and this is the third tip, and probably the most important, is I don't put any isotopes up there until I am ready to build. So in 10 minutes, I will see how many isotopes I can get for the device that is currently being built when I salvage it, and then I'll probably salvage it if it's somewhere in the ballpark of 15, and I will build the cheapest device I can. I want to keep the devices that are building on the cheap side so that I keep my numbers in the top there as low as possible. And then from time to time, I'm going to have to break apart some of these larger items. And I do the math. That's not a large item. Here's a large item. So I'm going to get 128. When I salvage this item, I want to make sure that I do the math beforehand and know which items I can deconstruct or salvage, so that I can go straight to a device that's costing me 200, because I'm going to get as much of those isotopes as possible, those green isotopes in that case, built into the device, so that immediately I'm salvaging and reinvesting it all back into something that people cannot take away from me. And slowly over time, I salvage that device that I build, and then I build a device that costs 100. I salvage that one, I build a device that costs 50. I salvage that one, build a device that costs 10. And every single device, no matter how expensive they are, from what I've seen, have the exact same rate of dropping Venom research. In other words, an item that cost me 20 gave me 11 research, and an item that cost me 200 gave me 11. Sometimes it gave me 9. So it really doesn't matter what price point in terms of isotopes you are spending on the device. It's just a roll of the dice when it comes to the research. So keep your isotopes in the top bar as bare as possible. Keep them stored below, and make sure that you keep getting those free lock boxes as much as possible. And this will absolutely help you get at that Venom quicker. And the same thing, very last thing I'll say on this, the same thing absolutely holds true. Now that I do have a little time on my hands, I will be coming through and picking up some of these missions. Whatever I pull in, I'm going to immediately invest back into a built device, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to raid 1 or 2 times until I can build a new device, and then I'm going to build devices and stop. And I'll slowly, throughout the day, I'll slowly raid through those Wayne Tech missions, so that I'm not wasting devices when someone comes through and attacks me. And they take the isotopes, because that's really a pain. And this is how I've been able to keep as many isotopes as possible. And frankly, for very passive playing this last day. Getting 100 research has been fantastic, and it's been really easy to do. So I do hope that this was useful and helpful to you. If there's anything that I missed or that you'd like to add, please drop it in the comments section below. As always, please like, subscribe, and share so we can see you in future videos very soon.